Hello and welcome to the village of Tampa. We're here today to interview the Ballyreagh Kickhams team ahead of this year's Tampa Maguire's GA Townlands Sevens competition. We were due to interview the Ballyreagh lads during the week, but then at late notice they went away on a training camp for a few days. But they've arrived back after a gruelling schedule, and we've been informed that they've called in here to the Nolly Stand Bar in the town to continue their team bonding. Let's go in and see what they're getting up to.
Right hand, left hand.
Oh, hello lads.
Left hand.
How's you getting on?
Right hand.
What's going on?
Left hand. Right hand.
Lads, he's okay. Lads, sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt, lads. Sorry to interrupt. But we're just calling in maybe just a few questions ahead of this year's Tampa Townlands Sevens. Alright? Well, John, first of all, you're away during the week on a wee training camp, so we've been informed you've landed back to Tampa to continue that. Okay? But before we go into ask any questions, we might just introduce you, alright? We have the Ballyreagh Kickhams team here with, first of all, Gary Leonard. Okay? The man beside him here is Oldcastle and Meath native, the team captain, John Packenham. Beside himself, we have Charlie Kelly. And beside him then, we have the Tampa club secretary, Sean Murphy. It's great to have you with us, lads. We're sorry to interrupt. You seem to be doing a lot of tough training there, but John, we'll start with you and getting back to our training camp. Obviously, a bit of late notice during the week. He's went away for a few days.
Actually stayed here.
We stayed here. Tell us a wee bit more about the training camp and how did you get on?
Firstly, I'd like to thank Kelly Commercials for arranging this. It's a corporate training camp.
Okay.
Didn't expect it to last just as long, but
okay.
Fair play to Paul McNally, he sponsored the second half, so we're going well. It's more,
is it a grueling schedule? Is it?
We're putting the work in.
We are. It's a test of durability.
It is, right?
So the hand, doing a lot of hand-eye coordination. Yeah. That's all focusing on. So
right.
it's tough going. How many nights now? It is
Must be 3, 4, 5. I kind of lost. We actually had a few issues in the training camp regarding space.
Right. So tell us a bit more about that.
Well, upon further investigation, we actually found it was a couple of the Glen boys, McGrath and McCann.
Right.
But again, upon further investigation, they weren't actually spying. They were climbing up the tree, looking for better light to do McGrath's hair.
Right.
So, it was just a misunderstanding.
And the hair kind of covered.
It did, he got stuck a wee bit with the curls, but
looks similar to.
it looks kind of silly now, to be honest.
Very good.
It's a hedge.
It is.
I know what's coming in here a second. Who's this boy over here? He's on his own. Who's this boy?
That's touchy subject.
Who is he?
That's actually, he's a member of my family.
Okay.
I'd say, not that every family has a black sheep.
Alright.
He's got a goat.
Okay.
He has got the goat.
Right. That's it.
That's the man. That is the man.
Who's that?
He's the man that won doing Temple Townlands.
That's Eamon Maguire? Eamon. Is that the Eamon Maguire that played for the two teams last year? That's it. Go and see him. Who was it? Eamon, how are you getting on?
Well, now, how's things?
We're interviewing the Ballyreagh.
That's his right hand.
Do you want to go over here and just join us?
Yeah, I will.
A few questions.
I'm going to rejoin the team.
Is it okay if Eamon comes over and joins in?
Oh, sorry, boys. Just trying to get some more.
With Eamon here, he's not going to get integrated back into the squad. Is it okay if he comes over?
We're not going to get back in the panel, boys. If that's possible.
Well, it's a good start. Anyway,
yeah.
Fitting in well, so see how this goes.
Well, Eamon, I suppose we'll have to get back to last year before we move on. I know it's a very touchy subject among the members of your team, but I believe maybe, did you play for two teams in last year's competition?
Well, I was approached it actually in the second game of the group stage. Brendan Fee actually made his intentions clear that he wanted me. He handpicked me as the man who would lead doing Pobble to the title.
Right.
And that's what he got in the end,
Right.
Brian Rogers funded the transfer, so it all worked out in the end,
Right. And I suppose you're disappointed in none of the Ballyreagh team by elections. Do you think you can make it up to them now, or what are you going to do to?
Oh well, I really want to make it up to them. I want to be the first man to win 2 titles with 2 different teams.
Okay.
I'm really looking forward to having that title.
Right.
And
just looking forward to the big day.
Just going to try and build bridges,
Right.
We're all about forgiveness, Eamon.
Yeah,
That's what it hurts. When you have to.
It's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is for permission.
Right, well. Like we'll give you time maybe after this maybe to get your bond further maybe. But I suppose John, we're glad firstly to have the whole team with us today. You did implement a media ban at the start of the interview series. Okay, you weren't going to really talk to the people of Tampa, but really I suppose it's a bit like Armagh style, the media ban. People of Tampa really want to know, who do you think is are? That's it, that's it, is your Ballyreagh?
That's it. Maybe people think we're close to Ballyreagh, Orange Hall, Armagh, or the Orange County. Maybe that's sort of
that's the link, is it?
Yeah. We're Ballyreagh.
Okay. Well, glad the media ban's been lifted firstly. And Charlie, move on to you now. And I know you've started a soccer career recently, right? You've had a big money move to Orchard Foreign Football Club, the local side. What way is that your soccer career going to affect your preparations ahead of the Sevens?
I'm actually under a strict contract at the minute. Liam, can't really divulge too much into it.
Right.
I know they are scouting a few other of the Tampa men at the minute.
Right.
As I say, that's all I'm going to say.
Okay, so it won't affect your preparations or anything. Well, Gary, moving on to yourself, and how's the Ballyreagh preparations themselves? How's as a team? How's getting on ahead of St Stephen's Day?
Well, I was at my own personal camp there on during the week up in Belfast.
Right.
Found us a wee bit behind the rest of the lads.
Right.
So it was a really tough session in there Monday night.
Right.
Another one Wednesday, and I just joined up there towards the end of the week twice, and I was quite impressed with their attitude and their general levels of fitness. I think it's really going well.
Very good. And Sean, moving on to yourself, and I suppose you've got a big role to play for Ballyreagh this year. Would you like to tell the people of Tampa what that role will be?
Oh yeah, I mean, well, first of all, we're all very, very proud Ballyreagh men. I've prepared a few notes. I hope you don't mind me reading.
No,
just to give the people of Tampa a bit of background to Ballyreagh
Okay.
and why Ballyreagh means so much to us guys and to all the supporters from Ballyreagh.
Yeah.
First of all, I can tell you that Ballyreagh is 7,459,039 metres squared.
Right.
Now that's a big whack of land.
Interesting fact.
It's the 143rd largest townland in Ireland,
Right.
and the largest townland. I'm going to say it again: the largest townland in Temple.
Right.
Ballyreagh, the name itself, directly translates from Irish as God's little bit of heaven and earth.
All right.
Right. Now, you didn't know this, I bet you, but Ballyreagh International Airport was opened on the 30th of March 1959 at a cost of £331,000 to the taxpayer.
Yeah.
President Kennedy, in fact, was supposed to land there in his 1963 visit to Ireland,
Right.
but unfortunately for security reasons, he had to land in Dublin.
Right.
The G8 summit, not a lot of people know this, was originally destined to be held in Ballyreagh Hilton, but due to expense, the government felt it better, to bring it to the Lough Erne.
Yeah.
Celebrities that have holiday homes in Ballyreagh: Ellie Goulding,
Right.
Ed Sheeran, Elton John,
Right.
Ryan Tuberty,
Right.
Taylor Swift, Roy Keane, Angelina Jolie. All holiday homes in Ballyreagh.
Very good.
Taylor Swift, that song of Taylor Swift's, the recent hit "Shake It Out," was inspired when she looked out through her holiday home window and saw Tom McCarthy with a grape shaking out the hay in July. So not only is it a wonderful, wonderful place to live, but there's a great cultural history to Ballyreagh that we're proud of.
Right.
So much so that during the week the Brogan brothers contacted John, isn't that right, John? And begged John if they could play for Ballyreagh.
I think
And
that's Bernard. That could be Bernard.
is that him now?
Oh, can you tell Bernard we're busy at the moment? Hello?
He'd break your heart, wouldn't he? But anyway, he begged John. He said, "Look, the two of us, we want to play for Ballyreagh. We've got ancestry in Ballyreagh with John. We're men of integrity." John said, "No, you're not.
You shouldn't
That's
play.
it.
No,
No,
you shouldn't,
we wouldn't ring. Not for all the world.
I'm the only blow-in allowed in Ballyreagh.
You're not a blow-in. You're a welcome member of our community."
You really are blowing up your chances ahead of the big day here, I suppose, are you, Sean? He's really feels of a good.
No, John, I mean it. I really mean it.
This is emotional. This is
It is,
emotional.
yeah. Charlie, let's have a hug.
That's not good, Sean. We have a connection.
We do.
Moving on. John, go back to yourself. And during his team's interview, Rory Foy of Klarna, he wore a Dublin jersey during his interview. Now, I'm not sure, was he trying to wind you up over Dublin's hammering of Meath in last year's championship, do you think?
I don't know. I think Rory's got a lot of dirty petrol to run out of himself, and I think the main, the Dublin jersey that was the last bit of dirty petrol you had to get out of his system.
Right.
Not happy, Rory.
It really motivates you for the Sevens, it does.
Yeah.
Well, Eamon, moving back to yourself, and what would it mean for Ballyreagh to win the Sevens this year?
It would mean a lot, and because naturally growing up with the alleyways and walking to the bus and that's what it means. We just want to bring the cup back to the hills of Ballyreagh. That's what I've been dreaming about it all year, like to
suppose you've already done it, I suppose, but...
Well, last year didn't really mean that much to me.
Is the hunger there?
Like you seen what it meant to the doing Hubble boys. They're still celebrating it.
Yeah.
You know, to be honest.
Yeah.
I finished off the water away that evening and I forgot about it.
Right.
You know, so
you're determined.
I'm just cracking on for this year.
Very good.
He's one of us again, boys.
Yeah, he is.
Slowly but surely he's rebuilding the whole thing again. Charlie, I suppose the draw is taking place tomorrow night. Who would you like to face in the group stages of the competition?
It doesn't really matter now, to be honest. Like, we're there and we're there to win. We've put in the effort, we've put in the hours, boys. You know, I think
It doesn't matter.
We're good to go. We're good to go.
That's confidence. That's confidence, face. Gary, I suppose I've been checking your Facebook profile lately. All right, you're obviously based in Belfast, and you seem to be really enjoying yourself up there. All right, how's the party boy lifestyle going for you up there?
Is this going live, or is this live?
Well, if you can be added, John.
Yes. Well, first of all, I wouldn't exactly agree with that tag.
Alright.
I'm quite focused right now on Townlands 7s. It's all I've been thinking about. I've actually been joined up with a few lads in the Hatfield for a couple of sessions. You go around the back to the Shaftesbury Recreation Centre.
Yeah.
A couple of good 7 sessions in there.
Yeah.
So as soon as I cross that white line on Boxing Day, I'm there. Doesn't matter, all that previous stuff doesn't matter to me. Yeah. It's what I do on St. Stephen's Day is what really matters.
Very good. Sean, come back to yourself, and I suppose you're close by to last year's winners doing Hubble. Is there much rivalry there with your neighbours?
A great deal of rivalry.
Yeah.
Especially when we feel that, because they half-inch the goat from us here, they're not really legitimate winners at all. And this year we'll be setting out to prove that.
Yeah.
And they make, they really are the pretty boys of tempo, regardless of what the babes say.
Yeah.
Doing Hubble, and we'll be looking to lift that cup back from them. They're not getting it back.
It sounds maybe like you'd like to draw down Hubble in the group stages.
Oh yeah, I'd love to. Just knock them out straight away.
Yeah. Okay.
Get on with business.
Well, John, I've a list of names here for you. Darren Fay, John McDermott, Trevor Giles, Graham Geardy, and John Packham. Just a list there of some Meath footballing legends. How does it feel to be included in that list, John?
I'm humbled by it.
Alright.
Humbled by that. Great heritage, rich footballing county.
Yeah.
We like our stout. Good pints, Paul's pints, good stuff. So, I'm humbled by that. That's all I like to say about that.
That's right.
We're not as tough as we're men. We do have a soft centre.
Alright. That's great. Well, we'll go on to a few maybe quick fire questions. Eamon, start with you. What's the excuse for missing tempo training, Eamon?
Cow Callan, I suppose, was used a couple of times.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't always legit.
Oh, right. Gary?
There would have been a lot of times, I suppose, maybe I had exams in Belfast, maybe I just didn't get down the road because I was studying. Studying hard for them, yeah.
Right. Very good. John?
Went for a run up Edenmore Hill before training just to warm up and I got lost.
Can happen very easily. Charlie?
Julie to be crossed the odd evening, not allowed in the house.
No permission to get out. Oh, right. And one exception.
Well, I never missed training.
That's true.
John, since we started preparations in January, never missed one session.
You've been in here every night. You've never missed a night.
No.
Paul McDonald can vouch for that. Every session you've been here.
Very good. Player Sean to watch out for this year's tournament?
It's a tough one. Connor King. I'd be very, very concerned with him.
We're expecting a big tournament from Connor this year, we really are. Charlie?
Yeah, it has to be Connor. He's the man on everyone's lips at the moment. Like he's the man.
Very good. John?
Connor King.
Oh. Right.
Yeah.
Gary?
Just going to follow suit here and go for Connor King as well.
Same as that.
Connor, you have to deliver. You're going to have to deliver on the big day now. Toughest man in the Ballyreagh team, Eamon?
That would have to be Frank Ellie, Frank the Tank.
Alright. Gary?
Well, John runs him close, but I'm going to have to go for Frank the Tank as well.
Alright. John?
Frank the Tank.
Oh, right.
He has a reputation that precedes him. I'm going for Frank. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'd say Eamon. I'd say Eamon now.
You really are trying to turn him back in, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think, look at his build. Who's going to stand up against that?
That's a hairy test.
Yeah.
That's a hairy test.
And John's was team captain. What's your plans after the final whistle on St. Stephen's Day?
Probably bring the cup in here first for a celebratory drink, but I'm planning then on getting straight back into preparations for next year's competition.
Okay.
And that will involve personal private training camp away from the glare of the public eye and tempo. So I'm going to relocate myself back to Meath, back to Oldcastle, and get working on the whole hand-eye coordination again, right hand, left hand.
Yeah.
Might go up, notch it up a level to
Okay.
relieve the black stuff, go for the clear stuff. Get ready for next year.
A team to feel that. So, well, lads, thanks very much for taking time out of your schedule to give us a wee chat.
Just one thing now before you go. I did not like the way that Rory Foy referred to Ballyreagh team as big shots. What do you think he was saying? You know, to me that's fighting talk. You know, if he wants to, you know, throw pejorative words like that around, fine. But you know, come and pay the price. Bear is what I'm saying to you.
There you go. There you go. Well, it can all happen on the big day. It can all happen on the big day. Right, well, that's the interview with Ballyreagh, done and dusted. Just like to move on by thanking our latest sponsor who's came on board. Murphy's Gloves from Galway and County Tyrone have very generously donated 2 sets of gloves to the finalists in this year's competition. So thanks to Kieran for his generosity. What's left to be done now is to take the draw to take place. That's going to happen in the Club Pavilion tomorrow night at 6:30. We look forward to seeing you all then.